welcome to another video of Tea Time with Maya. I'm Maya, and today's video is going to be a watermelon and mint tea. And so it has a couple different ways of how we're going to make it. But first things first, I'm going to give you some quick health benefits of watermelon because I don't think I've ever done that one before. And also because it kind of surprised me because I thought because watermelon, hence the name, I thought it was just mostly water and I thought it wouldn't actually do very much. But because it is mostly water, it does do a lot of different things. For one, it helps with dehydration, water. It also is really good for helping with heat strokes. Most people will say that they really like having watermelon during the summer and because it helps to cool them down. It also is really good for your kidneys, again, water. And it helps to decrease the severity of asthma. And I'm also thinking that is because it is mostly water. But things that it does just by itself, it helps to reduce dental problems and it helps nerve function. And it is also good for your cardiovascular system, so your heart and your lungs. So that is what watermelon does. And so we have this big bag of watermelon here. We had 4 of these, I think. One was chopped, 2 were chopped, and we have this, and we wanted to see what we could do with a lot of watermelon because it was a big watermelon.
You got it from the farmer's market.
Yes, and so we have, for this video, what you're going to need is, well, depending on how many people you're making this for, you're going to need 2 watermelon pieces. And then you're going to need your desired strength of mint. So if you want it to taste more like mint or more like watermelon, you can increase either side. But if you have at least 3 sprigs of mint, then you can make your mint tea. And what you're going to do with it is you're going to make your mint tea, and then you're going to take your watermelon and you're going to put it in a food processor. But if you don't have one, you can also mash the watermelon. You're just trying to release the juices from it. And the food processor is just simply faster. You can also use a blender if you have one. And you're gonna make them separate because I'm not a person that really likes hot watermelon. So you're going to put them together after this cools. But I'm gonna show you, oh, almost forgot you, he's new. You're also going to need a saucepan, and that's for the mint. So the mint's going in here, and you're going to cook the mint until it is boiling, and then you're going to turn it off and let it steep for as long as you like. The longer you wait, the stronger the tea is. And then I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this is the mint tea. We let it boil and then we let it cool in the refrigerator until condensation has formed, and that is because, again, mixing hot with cold was not going to be good at all. And so we did use our little food processor so that we could crush the watermelon, and it was really easy. And then you just strain it into a strainer or a colander to make sure that you get all the seeds, because ours had seeds in it. And so yeah, I'm going to show you what the watermelon looked like, and then I'm going to show you how we combined it together. Alright guys, so we're going to use our handy dandy glass measuring cup. He is new to the family. What we're going to do is we're going to take a 1-to-1 ratio, one of the watermelon, which is like really juicy.
Yeah, it's really juicy.
Like, if we, most of the time when we make watermelon, we try to eat all of it, and then some of it gets kind of freezer burned, then we can't have it anymore. But this is an excellent way to save your watermelon.
Definitely.
Because even if it was freezer burnt, you can still put it and still pulverize it and make juice. So it's like simple as juice ever.
Especially if you have really soft watermelon.
Yeah, and it involved, there's no sugar in either of these things, so you can add sugar at any stage. But we're going to taste it the way it is. And then off camera, I'm gonna put some sugar in it. So we're just going to pour our cup of watermelon juice.
Ooh, it looks so good.
It's a beautiful color. And then,
this is enough for one person?
I don't actually know. We will see. I think it might be enough for 2 or 1, depending on how big of a serving you want. And then I'm gonna stir it a little bit. I'm gonna stir it a little bit so it combines. And the thing I like is because it was strained, there are no chunks or any kinds in here. Now, if you want it to have like a kind of be cooler, you can take your watermelon and kind of freeze it, and then you'll have watermelon ice cubes. So that's an idea. But what we're gonna do is we're going to pour into our cup. It smells so much like watermelon.
It does, and I don't know why it reminds me of Kool-Aid.
It's enough for 2 people. It really does remind you. Like a whole natural Kool-Aid, guys.
It reminds me of anybody, I'm aging myself by saying this, but does it remind anybody of rainbow Kool-Aid? There was one called Rainbow. My mom used to make that rainbow Kool-Aid all the time.
And then you're going to add your mint sprig. It's a really pretty drink. It's really bright. Sorry, my voice has just gone. And yeah, it's enough for 2 people because there is a hole out here. So we're just going to try it. It's good. It has a watermelon flavor and you can taste the mint. It does need a little bit of sugar though, but that's because our watermelon wasn't the sweetest, but it is very refreshing.
Just imagine adding some ice to that.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I would have never put the 2 combinations together. This was Mom's recipe, and I always say that so we can put the full force of the blame on her if it's not good. But it's a really nice blend together.
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing. It's also, I know that watermelons aren't going to exist when it gets like really close to fall, but because we live in North Carolina, they're still around. And so it tastes like a nice blend between summer and fall. That's just me. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye, guys.